Hello Motimaniacs, welcome to another episode of Away With. This is where we get to hang and ride with car enthusiasts. Be it from classic cars to modern cars, or from modern cars to classic cars. Na leo, tuko mtaa ya Buru. But before that, hit that subscribe button, like, share, hit the notification bell. Ndio tukiweka video yote, you'll be the first one to be notified. Leo kama vile umesikia, tuko mtaa ya Buru kwa a VW guru. This is a Japathola house, okay? Come, let's see what he has to offer. Come with me. Mr. Japs!
Eh, kaka!
Uko pande gani?
Yeah. Ni hapa hivi na shughulikia kidogo. Unajua hizi gari lazima tuzifunikie kidogo. Uko fiti?
Uko fiti sana?
Fiti kabisa. Niko poa labda wewe.
Hey, asante sana kukaribisha mtaa.
Fiti karibu bana.
Una mavitu.
Politely tu ile kutulia tu.
Kwa social media sana kuita
Japathola
VW guru. VW guru kwanza.
Hiyo Buru. Hiyo mzee unajua tu ni ile tu mdogo. Alafu unaona tumiaka tu so na with VW tu una match hiyo tumiaka sasa.
Otherwise umekuwa fit.
Mimi niko poa labda nyinyi.
Iko poa.
Iko poa tunangangana tu.
Nice.
Unajua aga siku hizi unataka tu peace of mind. So ile na kama tu unashukuru tu.
Kama hapa tubonge.
Safi. Yes.
Uko na story gani?
Mimi tu kutulia unajua asubuhi kunanga mapresha. 1 2 kabisa.
Nice.
Yes.
Asante sana first of all for giving us this opportunity to come at least. Tubonge tujue vitu mbili tatu about classic cars.
Maybe
for the first one I would just ask, sasa unatoka mtaani tu ama hapa kwa gate yako?
Yes.
Alafu unacheki hapa nje kwanza. How do you feel?
Mimi naweza sema tu first thing nashukuru.
Yes.
Alafu on top of that when you see everything is polite, surrounded by polite vehicles, to classic to VW, you cannot complain. Nashukuru.
Ni nini ilispark kuingia kwa classic cars?
Maybe to be specific to VW, is because of I went through to stand some two issues way back.
Yes.
My first car was a Toyota 100, and it was a good vehicle. It was, let's say, to say it was.
Yes.
But now mazee gari inaibiwa mara ya kwanza, inaibiwa tena, mara tatu bana.
Yes. Ukiipata?
Unaona vile ni buy. Actually mzaidi anisaidia kubuy. Hiyo time bado tulikuwa hasumut.
Yes.
So nikaenda place mzaidi tulikuwa tunafanya hizo stories.
Hizo ni mwaka gani?
That is way back 2002.
So that's the first car you acquired?
Yes, it was a Toyota 100.
Yes.
Local.
Yeah.
I think was it KG I think. And the interesting part of it had all disc 5 speed.
Yes.
Alafu ilikuwa 1.6. But that thing used to perform manual. My friend wacha stories za pujo.
Yes.
Hiyo time used to perform. That car used to do good speeds. Alafu it had good peak.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it could be the same vehicle that was used by thugs to steal other vehicles.
Okay.
Yes.
So ulipata kwa noma saa nyingine.
Buda kuna siku moja tu hivyo tu endapo Kenyatta kupeleka tu mse ile kumfikisha tu aone mtu alikuwa amegongwa na gari amepelekwa huko.
Yes.
Tukabakarakaraka tukaingia. Nini 10 minutes later kutoka ushaitafuta gari chini ya maji. Kuna kitu bana. Nothing. Kuna kitu. Buda nitafuta wapi?
Yes.
That was the first time.
Yeah.
Luckily enough I have connection hapa na pale nikaipata na huku na manga Buda. Then when I got it back hata ikumaliza another 4 months.
Yes.
It was stolen again. Sasa hiyo ilibio na huku Naivasha.
And you still got it?
Yes, I still got it. Hiyo kwanza nilipata interesting part of it hata wakora hawakutoa number plate. They used to use it.
Wow.
I think if you go back to history there was someone who used to steal vehicles huko.
Yeah.
Alafu kaletwa kwa news. Mimi hata niliona kwa news. Kaona
hii dinga yangu.
Hii ni gari yangu bana. Ile ilipotea. I got it back.
Yeah.
Then after that I got an Asian friend who wanted it.
Yes.
Give me a good offer kwanza nikatulia.
Yeah.
Because I was like no, you know the way that passion yani you love the vehicle.
Exactly. Plus sasa umekuwa attached nayo.
Juu kari kwa kapoa.
Yes. Plus the first car.
Alafu ina perform, consumption is good. Although hiyo time hatuko hata na issue ya fuel. Kazi ni kufinya tu.
Yes.
So and the roads were bad so that vehicle could handle rough road perfectly.
Yeah.
Sasa ushago na nini kuna move chap chap hivyo.
Yes.
So after that, now the other time, the last time now, it goes to rain in a way I was lucky I wasn't short.
Wow.
So that's what made me now decide hapana, I've had it. Hiyo nilipelekea huyu jamaa, my friend, kamwambia you have the money?
Yes.
Ndio hii.
Yes.
Logbook. Hiyo kitabu ilikuwa logbook na makaratasi mingi.
Yes.
Patia ye, patie pesa, bank. Story nikamaliza.
Yeah.
So after that, you know, when you get used to vehicles, alafu unaka.
So how was it like now could transit now like that?
Yeah, that's the time now. I had a bit of no, I can't not call it stress because hustle. Alafu that time, I was young.
Yes.
So bado unatembea alafu I was doing some other things. So it came to a point I realized I needed a vehicle to be moving around, but I needed a vehicle that is not a hot kick. That time, that year, around, I think it was around 2008.
Yes.
2008 hapo.
Yeah.
Ukora magari.
It was too much.
Too much, yeah. So one day nikipita tu huko tu kwa Jogoo Road, nikapata kaona gari imepakiwa kando.
Yes.
Kuku ndani.
Yes.
Na imekaa tu nje, no one is bothering with it.
Yes.
I was like, if I fix this vehicle, he looks old, nini, watu watakuwa tu wanaidharau, but I have that technical knowledge. I knew I can do something about it.
Yes.
Alafu I can be using it. Here it is.
Wow.
This is the one. Hii ilikuwa chupa ya kuku.
Yes.
The owner aliniambia tu simple, wewe nijengee chupa ya kuku. Here is the logbook, chukua. That's what I did. I spent, I think, 3,000 or something.
Yes.
Yes, hiyo mabati pa. Hujaiona ni shughuli. Nilifanya haraka sana. Kavuta gari. Hiyo time kuku ati hiyo story, the flatbed was very expensive.
Yes.
So
unashika
tulitafuta miguu hata sijui ilitoka wapi.
Yes.
Haraka. And the interesting part of it, where that vehicle is, that's why I told nikaeka pale.
Yes.
From there, it became a hobby.
Wow.
Yes.
And I figured that also uko kwa the VW club.
Yes.
Maybe you can tell us a brief history about the VW club.
VW.
Yes.
The first, I was introduced to VWA.
Yes.
It's called the Volkswagen Anonymous Club. That is the logo for it.
Yeah.
I was introduced by my cousin.
Yeah.
And it was a game changer because that's why now I got to know about Volkswagens after kugongwa.
Yes.
Kulimwa vizuri.
Yes.
We went through hassles.
Yeah.
And from there, after doing 1, 2, 3 things on the club and realizing how important it is, it made me grow to that Volkswagen world.
Yeah.
And I found the positive part of it. And from there, the passion ikashika kabisa.
And maybe what are some of the requirements? Kama msana nataka kujoin.
Kama hiyo sasa, I can call it the mother of the old classic VW, that is VWA, because after that, I and a guy called David, we opened another club for young. We called it, actually we called it Young VW.
Because it's now the young generation.
Yes.
Maybe unaweza to show what are some of the requirements to join the VWA?
For VWA, first of all, you need to be someone who is active with an unit.
Yes.
And at the same time, there's about, I think, 10 or 15,000. Then you'll be vetted.
Yes.
Now vetting can take even 1 year, because you need to be sure that the person who you are, you're committed to that.
Yeah.
Because it needs a proper commitment. Sile ile tunaitana meeting haupatikani. Sijui shughuli kila time na shughuli mingi. There's that commitment. So that's why for VWA is a serious club. It's not just a club ati hivi watu wana hapana. It's something serious. So and with the given time, I realized because of the incoming young guys. There's a friend of mine named David Karige.
Yes.
We organized for a group called Young VW. This one is for
now the young generation coming in. Yes.
Exactly. So for those ones, unaona kijana kama na get hiyo VW inamkula kichwa, hajui what to do. So to save them from the hassle, tumepitia sisi.
So you guys now the one who are grooming them.
Yes. So ni ile tu hapa kuna watu kadhaa kwa VWA old school. I think you have met Steve Waroy. Yes. Also is a part of that. There's one who did Mr. Brown. As in now, those ones whenever even personally,
Yes.
I also get back to them for more information.
Okay.
So you learn something new every day.
True.
Yes. So for these young guys, we make it easier for them
Yes.
because we need these things back on the road.
Very true.
Yes,
Very
yes,
true.
yes,
Wow,
yes,
that's really
yes,
dope.
yes.
Maybe now, for now, sahi, wewe unajimekia dinga zako ama uko na meko wako?
Literally,
Yes.
naweza sema huwa najitengenezea.
Yes.
Because honestly speaking, when you own such a vehicle,
Yeah.
somehow itakufanya uwe make. Hiyo lazima. Si uongo.
Lazima ukwe hands on.
These vehicles,
Yeah.
zinaweza kupatia tu vitu tunaitaga to start.
Yes.
You on the road, sijui mguu imetoka. Hiyo utagojea make. You have to do it.
True.
Umeenda sijui umepiga bump, sijui waya gani imetoka.
Yeah.
It's something called do it for yourself.
Yeah.
As in you need to learn. So
Wow.
personally, as you asked, I fix for myself.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a make. Sasa huo ni pale unajua tumiaka pia tumeenda.
Yes.
We also need
Yes.
and also to create job for the young guys.
True, very
Yes,
true.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's
yes.
dope. Now-
Yes.
Let's talk about this guy here.
Yes.
So maybe a brief history about him,
Yes.
and then tuanze tu kuikagua pole pole.
Haina shida.
Yes.
Hii gari when I inquired it,
Yeah.
do you say inquire or acquired it?
Yes, acquired it.
Acquired it. It was literally ni kama a moving rust.
Yes.
But I loved it the way I got it.
Yeah.
So this is Japs.
Yes.
Actually,
Wow.
my vehicles, they have funny names.
Yes.
But it's
Yeah, I can
because
see-
my
I can
shoulder
see
Japs.
here,
Yes.
yeah.
So this one is a 1970 model.
Wow.
I got it with original air-cooled engine 1200.
Yes.
And what else? It had the stock rims. It was basically standard Volkswagen with only one seat. Ilikuwa na kitu moja na ini ya kujishikilia, ilikuwa imeshikwa na bolt moja.
Yes.
So inajishikilia. So this one has gone. This one I got it around 2009. 2009.
Wow.
So from there I loved it because as I told you what I went through.
Yes.
Hii nilikuwa naenda nayo hata ikiwa na shida, hata hakuna mtu anakuhutia, hata people offering hand
Yes.
kusaidia. I remember even there's one time pale group roundabout I
Yes.
got a problem. Chokora bana walinisaidia roho safi.
Wow.
Roho safi
Yes.
tukaboga nao wakanisort, saidiana. So this is a vehicle that I can tell you has deep attachment.
So any dingo unatumia every
Daily.
day? Is your daily
This
use?
vehicle, if I give you the history of the movement,
Yeah.
I believe there are very few vehicles around. This vehicle has gone to Tanzania,
Yes.
Uganda,
Yes.
Ethiopia border, Bujumbura,
Yes.
of course Kibaki, and where else? And rock, you can see the stickers can tell you.
Sure.
We have done drives. In fact, this is one of this one. Nimeka sticker juu. It was a charity drive 2016. Yes, one of the roughest drive that we have ever made.
Yes.
So for this vehicle, I can tell you it has a good history. I do it daily. But after killing 5 original engines, I had to come up with another engine,
Which is
the Subaru Leon.
wow.
So
Subaru Leon.
Subaru Leon.
Yes.
So what happened? I went to my friend Mr. Brown. He's at Rukenya. And we decided, why not? Why don't? Because the body was falling off and everything. Kasema, let's strip it tuone. Si gari tu ni yako na nini. Just do it. We experimented.
So what motor is this?
This is AE71. AE71 is a Subaru. It came with the Subaru Leon. It's a 1600 carburetor. But I've done modifications kidogo, small carburetor. Alternator ni Golf.
Wow.
Yes, more juice.
Yes.
Then the unique thing about this, which I think this modification, I've never seen it in Africa. Maybe kuna mtu amefanya, maybe hasn't documented, but
in fact mimi sasa natafuta hiyo radiator sasa.
Ndio ile. Imelala hivi flat. Wacha zile zimelala ati vertical. Hii ni
This is so unique.
Yes, very unique. And the interesting part, it cools perfect.
What?
Perfect cooling. Simple setup, perfect cooling.
See, I don't think we've featured a VW that has that type of radiator.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's what I was telling you. This was very unique. In fact, when I was doing it, I used to get the challenges like, itafanya.
Yeah.
Why not? Everything is an experimental thing.
Yeah.
So from there, even guys nicknamed me Ukarabati.
Yes.
So that's another nickname, Ukarabati.
Yeah.
Because I'll come up with an idea, then I'm like, what do I have to lose?
Yes.
Experiment. Inafanya, and you're good.
So like, what can you tell us about the difference between this engine and your
air cooled?
Yeah, the air cooled.
Ukiona mtu na Volkswagen na akona air cooled,
Yes.
Heshimu. That is patience. By the way, that's another thing I forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
With the classic VW, it adds senses and other qualities in you.
Yes.
One, patience.
Yes.
Anyone with such a car, na mekanayo, and
Yes.
daily driver, you have to be a very patient person.
Yes. Guys, umesikia, if you're an impulsive person, this is not your...
Yes. Taki pressure. This one can drive. I've seen guys who have gone almost crazy on this. Karibu wanaichoma.
Wow.
Because it can drive you to an edge. And at the same time, if you're not careful, it can become a money pit.
Yes.
Na utabomoa nyumba.
Of course. Utaanza kuuza vitu za nyumba.
Utauza vitu kwa nyumba.
Yes.
But let me tell you the truth of the matter, you do it right.
Yes.
This is a vehicle, it will always drive you home.
Yeah.
Si ati umelewa ikupere. Yani I'm saying the person out of experience,
Yes.
as I told you, I've killed 5 engines.
Yeah.
So but hata nikiua ilikuwa inanileta. Inakuja
But then you unasema muone hizo za
air cooled.
Okay.
Air cooled.
Okay.
So what happens with this the difference between this engine and the other one?
Yeah.
One, the air cooled engine has advantage of it because first of all it doesn't have the kisab thing. You see, it's the oil sump.
Yes.
So hakuna kitu ya kugongwa, so you can fly.
Yes.
That's why this thing they never get stuck. They have a flat. The bottom part is very flat.
Yes.
Then another thing, hakuna radiator. Very simple engine. Air
Yes.
cooled is a very simple engine.
Yes.
But now air cooled si ya kufinywa. You don't overrev. Cruise, Mzee style. We call it Mzee style. That's an engine you can cruise from here up to South Africa.
Yes.
Bit of stress. But you make a mistake, you overrev. My friend, there are two lights there, kwa crock.
Yes.
Kuna ka oil light na ka generator light.
Yes.
The oil light start blinking like this,
Yes.
my friend. Tafuta pahali kulala. Yes, because it will overheat.
Yeah.
And other issues will pop up.
Wow.
But by the end of the day, for those correctable ones, I highly advise stick it to original.
Yes.
But for this model, okay, the correctable one are 1963 backwards.
Yeah.
Those ones are correctable.
Wow.
So for advantage now for this Leon, this is an engine you can abuse. This is an engine you can abuse. Hardcore.
Yes.
Hata ukienda huko ushago, unaona tule tu Leon.
Yes.
Kamekaa hivi. That's now how my ukarabati comes in. How do the guys huko ushago, they don't have good services, nini? How do they survive with the vehicles there? So that's now you research, found that the engine.
Wow.
Then it's a boxer engine. So it's
What do you mean by boxer engine?
Boxer engines in a car, the pistons zinaendaga side to side. It's like they are boxing.
Okay.
That's why I call it the boxer engine. So the advantage of it, if you look at it, it is, would you call it a horizontal?
Yes.
Like this.
Yeah.
So the center of gravity is very low. So this car you can corner very well. You can do like 110, 120 kwa corner bila stress. Try that one with the inline.
Yes.
Nyuma itatel huko utaenda huko umefurahi kwa kichaka.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe for where it is right now.
Yes.
And maybe how much you acquired it for. Let's talk now business.
Yes.
How much did you acquire it for?
This
and now
one like 3,000.
How much money have you spent on it?
Hii wacha nikuambie, hapo ndio kwa nasema the part where
Utauza vitu za nyumba.
Unasahau. Because if you start counting, putting records,
Yes.
this thing can clock close to almost 400.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Ukiweka moja itaenda to 400.
Yes.
Now that's what I'm saying. The advantage of this is that it doesn't require the money at once.
Yeah.
Unapata kidogo, hiyo taa sijui 2K.
Yes.
Sijui that carrying 1,000.
Yes.
The handles sijui 3K.
Yeah.
Hivyo. So with the time, that's what I'm saying, the money pit part of it. because accumulating pole,
Yeah.
but it will always be on the road. When I started driving this vehicle, it had on one seat. Huko nyuma, hapa mbele, madam alikuwa anakalia stool. Yeah, and we could move. Tuko na ushago, nyuma. Tuna cruise nyuma.
Na mtu wako.
Kabisa, na nyuma I didn't have the seat.
Yes.
So maze, tunajaza nyuma.
Yes.
Na tunafika.
Wow.
Stress free. Yes.
Wow.
Then another advantage, the gearbox at the back is a swing axle. So this thing, the way on muddy area, the way it swings, it doesn't get easily stuck. So hii unaenda ushago, ati hamutapita wapi.
Now, also for the restoration part.
Yes.
Maybe some of the parts.
Yes.
Unaziacquire wapi?
Now the parts, normally this is what happens. There are some parts we highly advise get from, you get a Volkswagen that is too rusted. It's not worth fixing. Yeah. So you harvest there. The other thing we have, like for the young VW, we have guys who import parts. So they make it even easier for us. Yes. So yeye ana import na commit, ndio hii mali imekuja, shika pesa yako, leta mali. So we get from Brazil, Germany, America. Yeah. So and the other thing is that when you find a particular part is expensive, Mr. Ukarabati comes in. Now you see, like that side mirror, see yake. Yes, this one.
Yes. Is this
hii ni za Duthi. These are cheap.
These are boda.
Yeah, boda.
Nice.
Yes,
Hata kigongo unajua.
Hii hata mtusubua nangi ati kusema mambo you are waiting for police juu nini.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Umegoga leta 300. Hata muna negotiate as you are driving.
For this bag,
yes.
What are some of special features when you make kwa hii dinga za unafilingi? This is special. Special
for this vehicle.
Yes.
Now, one like for this one, that is something special. It can put in this way, as in functionality. So normally for the Volkswagen, for the classics, my target is something, something called functional, functionality.
Yes.
Functionality for this vehicle is that you need for it first of all to move from point A to B with a stress. So the engine. That engine modification is special. To me is special. For someone else, anaweza ona nini, but to me that one is special. I'm also actually upgrading from the carburetor to an EFI engine. So that is number one. Number two, the headlights.
Yes. Why are the headlights special?
This one, this is actually Land Rover. This is not Rover. Yes, you can see there's a gap.
Yes, I can see haijafit poa.
Haijafit ile kabisa. But let me tell you, at night,
zinaona kama mchana.
Hizi zinaona kushida modern. I've put the Land Rover headlights, then inside it I've put projector lights. So wewe utaona tu idharau, lakini ngoja usiku ifike.
Ndio kuna fog lights.
Alafu now easy, actually to me they're not like the fog lights. This to me they are daylight. I normally like power them on. And this one, when it is on, I'll show you. When you switch it on, this one comes on. There's a ring here, a simple ring I've put. So you have double lights. This one is to see me when I'm coming. You see that now? Inakwambia don't, it moves. Then on top of that, something else functionable, as I told you. There is the side mirrors. The side mirrors, they are motorbike. Maybe tunaweza fungua ndani, unaweza fungua hapo, tuonyeshe. Something else. This one is GPS. This is GPS. This GPS Beetle. This one works, but for accuracy, proper accuracy, a simple gadget like this one.
Then, but this is something, hii ni kitu wasona wanaanza sasa kuinstall sasa ama zilikuwa kitambo.
Hizi ni sasa hii. Hizi sasa hii. Actually, I haven't seen any other Volkswagen with this. So that's what I'm telling you. For me,
that's a very special feature.
Yes. This one, it's something new.
What is the advantage?
Advantage is that you have proper speed, because this one, the mechanical one, I've ever gotten into trouble because of this. Inakwambia uko 80, kumbe uko 120. Na unashindwa what is happening. Unaweza gari inaenda, lakini wewe unaona hapana. So the reason why I have this, I don't want to go breaking rules. So kama ni precious mia, wacha tusipite huko. Yes, because another thing you may underestimate, you think this thing can't move, but it can move.
Na saa yake hapo ni noma sana.
Kama hii ni ya Datsun. All my vehicles I fit a crock. They have to have a crock.
Wow.
I'm a fan of my, you can see I'm always like 30 minutes ahead of time.
Yeah.
So I love that. Then this one you can see, this one is okay now.
Yeah.
And switch it off. Then small steering.
Yeah. Why did you go for a small steering?
Mazee, hii mambo ya kitabi bana. Kuna siku moja I went for an interview with the big steering. Ilikuwa imenichafua. So unakaa ni kama mtu ambaye akienda washroom hajielewi bana.
Yes.
Sasa for the small steering also is I don't have time to go to the gym.
Yes.
This is a very good gym. Hii gani nikwambia upige turn hapa my friend. Utatoka hapa na biceps. This thing is also, that's the fun part of if you look at it from a positive side. This is a vehicle haikupatii stress. It adds value to your life.
So with that said,
yes,
would you consider buying an automatic car?
None. Hakuna. In my life, by the way, let me tell you, I've never, all my vehicles, I've never bought any automatic. Hiyo hapana. I used to do some transit work time ya hustle. And I can tell you, in a day I could cover about 1,000 kilometers. And with automatic, unaboeka. Hata mguu moja hafanyi kitu, iko tu. So the best thing, this thing that I'm telling you is a good, always pata vitu kama DVT when you're driving manual. Yes, you're exercising the legs, you're, mkono, so all your senses are up to,
So right now with all the restoration you've done to this car,
yes,
I'm sure umepata offers. Would you consider selling it?
None.
And for how much?
Let me be honest with you. God forbid, as in it's started to a situation where I have to sell it.
Yes.
But if I was to sell this one, mpaka hizi zingine kwanza ziwe pengine nimeuza zote. Because this vehicle has taught me so much. One, patience. Number two, enhances your senses, sense of smell, sense of sound.
Yes.
It makes you as in up to know. Hii ni gari una drive hivi, unasikia ka smell hivi. Sasa hiyo unaongea na watu lakini smell kuna kitu achomeka nini? This one makes you alert. As in it puts you in a position that you're someone who is very alert. It enhances your brain in a way. Yes. Then again, there's nothing beautiful as in when you're driving this vehicle, it brings smiles to people.
Exactly. How do you deal with that attention?
Me, I'm okay. I'm a happy person. Me, naturally, I'm a happy person. Me, sakagi makasiriko. Hata nikasirika kidogo hiyo inaisha. Let me tell you, there's nothing beautiful. Unaenda pahali, watu hata mjuani, wanakusalimia tu, unasalimika diaze. Nini, even hata kuna kwingine inaweza kuletea mashida, unaenda unapark. Mi bina mwanaume. Watu wengine wanakuja wanataka wapigwe picha, sasa politely tu sitakata. Pigeni picha.
Do you hire it for business as well?
Yes. This one actually, this one made me buy this. This one helped me buy 6 others.
Wow.
Out of business.
Maybe now we can start moving towards this. These are some of the projects now you're doing.
Yes. Now this one is like, what can I say, the progress.
Yes.
When I mentioned about money pit, don't take it as like in a negative way.
Yes.
That's another thing I love about Volkswagen. You can upgrade to something else.
Yes.
As in, you don't have to stick to the norm. You see that one I've put Subaru engine. There are people who put Probox.
Yes.
There are wengine wanaeka Pasio. You can play with the engine. It is that variability. It is there. So the same thing like this one. This one, when I got it, this is, I call it Stewart. This is Stewart. This is a Volkswagen Combi T2. It's 1970, should be what, 78? 78.
Wow.
All my vehicles have that established.
So
tutaangalia hapo, hii ni 83. I think this is 78.
Okay.
So
nice.
when I got it, I upgraded the gearbox. Imagine gearbox for this niliweka ya hii gari. Ya T3. This is transporter. I put the gearbox for T3. Then I put Toyota 2Y. Toyota 2Y. Because the engine that was there, as I said before, had run something. So I didn't want to go to that road. So it served me very well for 7 years, nikatoa. So I'm putting Subaru EJ22.
So this one is still in process of now restoration.
Yes. Actually, I've acquired everything.
Yeah.
Ni time sijapata ya kuitengeneza. That's why unaona bado ni store.
Okay.
But this one, it is a very good combis.
Yeah.
You go anywhere with this. It's fun to drive. It gives smile. It has that classic touch.
Yes.
Yes.
That's really dope.
Yes.
Now we can start moving to
the transporter.
Which is a very unique car as well.
Yes. Thank you. This is actually Moi, president. He was a fan of this. So, and okay, this one I upgraded. This is a South African model.
Yes.
But this is not, the transporter itself is not a South African model. But I upgraded the rights to cheat. Kidogo.
Yes.
So that at least it appealing a bit to me.
Yes.
Kuna mwingine wale wanataka the original.
Yeah.
So there's that upgrade here and there, even the side mirrors. So from the front, you can see it looks like a beast.
I know, it's really masculine.
Yes. Then the polite part of it, this car is so comfortable.
Yes.
The suspension is heavy. It's about over 2 tons, but it's a very comfortable.
Yes.
And easy to drive. Actually, it is easier to drive than the Beetle.
Wow.
Yes. And it's so wide. You can see the space. It has good space.
Yeah.
Then what else? This one, I acquired it. I think now I have 4 years with it. I upgraded the engine. There's a friend of mine. It's called Josiah. He's very good at doing these conversions.
Yes.
He did for me this. Actually, the same guy was doing for me that one.
So this one comes with these tires. These are not the original tires.
No. This one also upgraded.
Yeah.
This one's 16s wide.
Okay.
Yes, for comfortability and cruising. This can easily. I think I've done 178. The speed. This can do very high speeds.
Yes.
Comfortable, bit of stress.
Wow.
Yes.
That's decent.
Yes.
So hii ina run na mota gani?
Hii ina run na EJ25.
EJ25.
4 cam.
Wow.
4 cam. A
That's
very
also
powerful
a very
engine.
powerful engine.
Yes, it's a powerful engine. I love it. It's it peaks as in the power you have it when you need it.
Yes.
You know, prepare. That's why, in fact, this one also I use it like daily.
Yes.
And especially when I'm doing long distances. I've come to love this.
Nice.
I think
Safaris.
2 weeks ago I was in road tour, and I could do 9 hours comfortably, without stress. And at that time we are covering about 800 kilometers.
What would you say is the difference between this engine and the one that you've installed on that?
Power. It's huge. I don't know whether we can have a look.
I think we can move towards the back and view the engine.
Yes, I think the keys are here.
Nice. So Mr. Japs.
Yes.
So I think unaweza to show a bit of specs zenye uko nazo sasa kwa hii engine.
Okay.
Yeah.
This EJ25.
Yes.
4 cam.
Wow, and it's very clean.
Yeah, thank you. Wow. Then as you notice, well, the reason why I'm saying boxer engines are good, it fits nicely. There's enough space. It
fits. And actually, it was meant for that space.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, now you're fitting. Then if you take a look on this side, that is now my another unique ukarabati.
That's your innovation.
Yes, it's called a surge tank.
A surge tank. What is a surge tank?
A surge tank is just a small tank. It helps as in to make to give a constant flow of fuel to the engine when maybe you are cornering, when you're doing steep hills, when you boost sana. Especially these ones, you get them in. I got this idea from racing. I was a part in a team someplace. We were doing some technical things.
So it is always full.
Yes. What happens? There's a secondary pump there. It gets the fuel from the main tank. It feeds that surge tank.
Yes.
So on the surge tank now there's the original EFI pump for this.
Okay.
So at any given moment there's fuel in that surge tank, and you see the way it is small. So tank, you see, for this T3 the tank is basically like 70 and 80 liter.
Yes.
But you see, because of the height being small, that means the tank has to be wide.
Yes.
So you can imagine if you have like 3 liters on that tank. You got to pick a corner, my friend.
When you're hitting bends.
When you're hitting beds. In a cutter.
So this one now acts almost like also a reserve.
Yes. They call it a reserve.
Yeah.
Constant reserve at any given situation. For me to come up with this design, actually I came up with this design.
Is this your own innovation?
Yes. This one, yes.
Yes.
I don't. In fact, like, I have a surge tank itself. I'll show you now that I've gone to another level of having a company make for me that.
Guys,
at my own brand.
Hii mtapata wapi sasa? Search tank.
Hiyo hezi pata hii.
Special show lined up for you. Always tune in, bana. Get to learn new things. And now new innovation as well.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's
so
really
you
good.
see with that one, and the goodness now you see with the filter here.
Yes.
So this one, when if I put on, and there's a more noise from the pump, surely I know there's no fuel in my main tank. So hata sitakuwa na stress about whether the gauge is working.
So
or
it
not.
gives you a signal.
Yes, yes, yes.
Nice.
So something else also you can see here is called isolator. Isolator is this vehicle has two batteries. It has the primary battery and the secondary battery. The secondary battery is charged by that, and also I use the solar panel. Yes, there's a panel I fix on top when, especially when I've come and parked and I'm not moving. For it, it's able to charge the secondary and the primary battery. Wow. So it makes it lowers your fuel consumption, because when you overload the alternator when charging these things, bado hata gari inakunywa. Yes. Then even your alternator inakaa inaishi. Yes. And you see
because
there's
it's
enough
not
space.
Really exhausted as well.
Exactly.
Now for this
surge tank.
For this surge tank.
Yes.
Now for those one now, have you patented them or?
I'm normally advising.
Are they already in the market?
As in, on the group, I've involved. In fact, even given information for those who are willing to do that. They can contact me.
Wow.
So I'll give them the quotation. If they can able to install for themselves, well and good. If they want me to do it, so most of the guys like for me to do it, because anytime you do conversion on these transporters, people tend to play around with the tank. So that's the beginning of problems. So if it's not done right, the owner, that means like personally, when I started, for this thing to move on a hill, I needed 20 liters and above. Sasa na this economy, 20 liters tu zinacheza tu kwa tank. Right now I can operate with 1 liter of fuel. Naekewa tu naeka on, hii pump inavuruta inaeka pale. 1 liter na gari yangu najua inakunywa inafanya 10 kilometers per liter. So comfortably I know, because that thing has 3 liters. Hata kule ikiisha, I know I have 30 kilometers. Actually 30 kilometers, that should be more, because if I have 30 kilometers. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Dope, really good.
Yes.
Wow. So I think you can move back there.
Yes. So, and one thing with the classics, the Volkswagens, up to this was the last model where they had the rear engine. From T1, T2, T3, rear engines.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
And at the same time, something else, maybe to add another feature, with this Nairobi, because it's good to put this thing towing. Basically, this one is not for towing. Hii ni ya kuprevent watu kunigonga nyuma. Unaguza hiyo kwanza.
Reflex.
Yes. This one has saved me from buying this. These things are very expensive. For the light, like now this set, I have to import from Germany or South Africa.
Wow.
This light moja, to me, about I think 7,000 or 9,000. But kuna mtu atasema ni cheap, but to me that one would be expensive.
Wow, dope.
So if I can protect this by putting this, I'm good.
That's really dope. Nice.
Yes. Thank you.
Now we can move to the forward side.
Yes.
One memory umekuwa now, as in you feel like this is special.
With this.
What is that special memory umekuwa now na idinga?
This one actually is, I can say is the other day. Okay, hiyo ni December. I was, there's some work I was doing at Garissa. So we had to leave mapema. Because of that area is normally, sorry to say, but there's some security issues. So the guys who had Land Cruisers, sijui Prado nini, they were like, hey, you guys can able to catch up. Nini. I told them, you guys move, tutapatana tu. Nairobi, tutapatana mbele. I'm telling you, this car performed. And the interesting part, there was a section. It was flooded. Luckily enough, I have this camera, so I knew the depth. So these guys with the Land Cruisers and everything, they were worried.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Well, like I went back to the camera, I checked. Then I told this guy, it's a simple test. Get a stick and just, try to poke around just to be sure.
Yeah.
You see a tenor. Exactly. I realized it was only like 1.5 feet.
Yes.
These guys were like, you think I didn't move? I told them, you guys hold on. Yeah. It was about 700 meters.
Yes.
This thing performed perfectly. Mind you, nasi for wheel.
Pole tu.
Perfectly. Kufika huko from there. By the time I reached Nairobi,
Yes.
these guys came after 3 hours.
What?
Paka they were like, Kapana, we have mad respect. Yeah, that can move like that, as in can perform.
Yeah.
From that day, I can tell you that is one of the best moments.
Yes.
Yes. In fact, later on, I'll upload it in my YouTube channel.
Wow, dope.
Yes,
dope.
yes.
And I know now for classic car owners, they always have special names for them.
Yes.
Sasa hii inaitwaje?
Ndio huyo, naitwa Reni. This is dedicated to Madam. She's called Irene, so Reni. So
dope.
Yes. Actually, that's something you notice with all my vehicles established
and the name. Also.
Yes.
Nice. Dope.
Actually, this is the only one with the only two with the she name.
Yeah.
The others have very male names. Other names you can't tell whether it's a he or a she. Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Maybe before we take a ride with it, because I'd love to take a ride with this. Maybe unaweza tuambia what are some of the projects hapa hivi unafanya?
Project.
Yes.
This one is this one I acquired the other day.
Yeah.
It's a very unique Volkswagen.
Why is it so unique?
This is a South African model. Most of people don't know about it.
Yes.
But this 1974 model.
74.
South Africa.
Yeah. How can you differentiate it from
the fenders? This is how you know.
Nice.
The fender right? Yes. It has this housing. The other one, the 1303.
Yes.
It doesn't have this holder. If you look at this fender, it looks the same like that other one, but it has this extra housing. Maybe I can show you with this is a 1303. If you look at this, it doesn't have the housing, but it has.
Yeah, I get.
Yes. You see, now that is the main difference that actually most of people don't know about it. Yes.
Dope.
So maybe as you are here, this is a 1972. Yes. 1303. 1303 is a special model.
Yeah.
As in you can see, it has spring.
Yeah.
It has spring wheels.
Yes.
Then it is wider.
Yeah.
Then the screen. There are only two models. There is only one model, 1303, that has a curved screen. Yes.
Wow.
It has a curved screen, big hood.
So this one has really special features as well.
Yes, very comfortable. This one has an IRS suspension.
Yes.
This one is like that. This is so comfortable.
Wow.
Actually, the reason why I bought this, one of my dream buckets is I want to do classic rally.
Wow.
Tafanya na hii. Vile corona ilikuja.
Classic rally.
Classic rally hiyo. Hii hapa tutashikana na co-driver.
Yes.
Nimwambie yeye awe tu mse wangu wa mix, wa mangoma, mistaki left right ngoma. Mie I'm good with music.
Wewe unageuka kwa Kaltundo.
Basi nayo tuende tukienda.
Exactly. You have a convertible as well.
Yes. Now this one is this is a special convertible.
Yes.
It's a 19, as you can tell, with the headlights. Anything 65 backwards has slanting headlights.
Yes.
So this is not actually like a convertible. It's someone who cut the top. So it was transformed.
Okay.
So this one, actually I bought it because the previous owner is from a prominent family. Yeah. And they had taken good care of it until someone else akachukua akafanya mavitu zake. But I'm going to restore it to its former glory, the way it was.
So you acquired it ikiwa hivyo convertible?
Yes, it was okay. Yes, I got it at a very good deal.
Nice.
Yes, then again, this is a collectible. So being a collectible is a nice one. It's a good one.
So you can actually see the difference in the fenders.
Yes.
Yeah. This one is actually a bit.
Iko hiyo curved alafu hii inakaga kama bulldog.
Yeah.
This one, once unajua ni pesa. You know these things, By the way, it's not cheap to restore these things.
So
then this one, refinery. This one, the other thing with the South Africa, it came with the pop window. Most of people have never seen this.
Yes, the pop windows.
You see, this we call them the pop windows. Unajua hii gari ndani nyuma inakuaga kama oven.
Moto mbaya.
Moto. Sasa hii inatoa hiyo joto hivyo.
Wow.
Yes. So that's another thing. And these ones, as you ever when you're doing your interviews, you see most of Volkswagens don't have this. These things also, they're not cheap.
Yes.
Yes,
They are rare.
window. Yeah, very rare.
Wow.
Yes.
That's dope.
Yes,
nice.
yes. Thank you.
Issue yetu unajua ni about kubonga,
Kweli.
kuhang,
Yes.
na kupiga raundi.
Kabisa.
Kupiga raundi mtaa.
Lazima, muhimu.
Kabisa.
Safi.
Nice.
Safi.
Kali sana.
Sasa hii ukiingia unajua hii mambo ya kudrive kama mtu ameweka masimu.
Yes.
Slot hapo. Na hula huu tunakaitaka. Sasa hii one time
anakukeep entertained.
Huyo ndio akishie kazi wewe. Nasema yes, kabisa.
Dope.
Si tunaweza chomoka. Uko set?
Mimi niko sawa.
Kabisa. Belt baadaye, belt hiyo tutasort baadaye. That is the power of EJ25. Inaanga strain, hata zikanyanga mafuta inajipeleka tu juu, the power iko loaded kabisa.
Nice. So hapo unasema tuko kwa cockpit.
Sasa hapa unajua, alafu ukiwa mrefu kama mimi unaona gear vile iko. But the advantage of kulengthen the gear is because of long distance. You don't want to be. Unaona hiyo bedding. Original yake huwa hapa. So unapata mtu anainama.
Unainama sana.
So but for this one at that position, you know, it is very comfortable. Actually, nilikuwa nataka.
Did they used to come na ile gear hapa hivi?
Pale ni pale tu. Ni vile inakuwa gafupi because the seats are normally lower. But now me I opted for higher seats because you can see.
Yes. Actually now the view is
iko on point. Hii alafu najua mimi kwa mtu wa kudrive marodi. So kitu kama Scania hizo ukidrive road for some time it is easier. It is easier to have a proper view. Alafu even if when you're doing good speeds you are not struggling.
Nice. So now like what would you advise mtu mwenye anataka kuanza car restoration garage yake mtaani? Unaweza advise aje? Anzie wapi ama anaweza anzaje? Ama anaweza jipangaje?
Kuanzia for like now for these vehicles, I can advise him first of all to have a proper information. You need to know what you're doing. Si kubahatisha. Usibahatishe na gari ya mtu. Have a proper information, do a proper research. Also have an open mind on modifications. Because a good example like the way I'm telling you, you see the shifter, the gear. The same thing, the GPS. You can see the GPS. The crock you can see. Hii hata haijafungwa, si yake. Hii actually ya Toyota. But it works perfect. Yes.
Wow. That's really dope. Yes. So at least one awareness of what you want.
Yes, what you see for garage, if you want to start your own garage, the purpose of the garage is to fix other people's vehicle so that they can run smoothly. Actually, they are functionable on the road. So have information of like, if I wanted, like now you see these are steering for golf. Why do you have to put the steering for golf instead of for T3? Such things you get to know. Why do I have to put a very wide mirror?
Rear view mirror.
Exactly. Why do I have to do maybe this ukarabati? Like now for the radios, most of the T3s you find wengine wameka radio huku juu, ubona aje eka chini. You know such things, information. With the proper information, you do a polite justice to the owner, and the owner will be very happy.
Does it matter also with maybe the region you come from? Maybe availability of parts.
True, na big brother. Yes. Sure. You see with the big brother sasa huku. That's why naambiaga mtu if you want to know how to drive, kuja Easterns. Huku lazima uwe mjanja. Islando huku hakunanga rules. Huku ni wewe ujitafutie barabara yako uende hivyo. But it's a very good place. It makes your brain
Very sharp.
Exactly, yes.
Again, what would you say challenges you may face kwa restoration industry?
Restoration
how
industry.
do you overcome them? Let's
Now,
say kwa Tinga Kai, maybe challenges umekuwa nayo. How do you overcome them as well?
How much challenges I have for this? Number one is like issue to do with the good parts.
Yes.
These days to get original,
you would get the perfect part.
Counterfeits imekuwa.
Yeah.
So unabadilisha. Imagine ni yangu.
Yeah.
Me, I'm not even installing for people. I'm just installing for my van. Alafu unapata part umeweka hata ikai 1 month. And these vehicles are known for parts ukiweka, they last you for 5 years.
Yeah.
But ikai 1 month. Mpaka unaweza blame hata mechanic kama blame mtu wa huyo wa garage. Ni yeye atanafanyia kazi mbaya.
Yes.
But see yeye ni parts. Parts, yes. These days to get an original part, inakuwa a mere stress.
What do you think the future holds for the classic car industry? Do you think it'll leave a mark globally?
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah.
I'll give an example. Oh, sorry. I'll give an example of. I think I saw it. I don't know how true it is. I saw on the media. I think it was last month.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's in Atlanta or somewhere in US.
Yeah.
This Tesla, because of the cold thing, they could not start, they could not charge.
Yeah, winter, yeah.
Yes. So for a classic car, especially like Volkswagen, with its original old engine, this thing is hardcore. Whether it is cold, whether it's what, mara kuna stima, hakuna nini.
Yeah.
In fact, the original which had dynamo, it didn't even have the battery. This thing was running in. Actually, I think the reason why it was made, it can survive in the desert.
Wow.
So for classic car, give it the proper touch. This thing will survive very well.
Yeah.
It will. So the future, the way the future holds, it may be bright for other countries, but in Africa we are yet to reach there. You see?
Yeah.
So, and in that sense, I can tell you, classic still holds.
Yeah.
Yes.
For your project size, below una restore Dinga zako.
Yes.
What do you think are special, maybe features umeka kwa Dinga zako zinafanya ikuwe very special na inakuset apart from these other guys who wanna restore madinga?
Nini modern engine?
Yes.
That is number one. Yes. Modern engine. Then what else? Like now those who karabati, simple karabatis. Like there's signals I put on the side. Yes. Like that surge tank. Brakes.
The
like
surge
brakes.
Tank?
Yeah.
The surge tank itself, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, enough set apart.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Then something brakes.
Yes.
Brakes. Like now for this vehicle, I don't use the original brake. Master cylinder and the brake, I don't use the original. I use from another Nissan. Yes. And also Mitsubishi. Yeah. So there's a specific type that fits very much okay. Yes. And it is functional. Hii nikiguza hii kidogo, hii unatoka na hii kioo. Unaona? Yes. So it makes these things easy. Yes. Then on top of that, it's there's a part of, we call it functionality. Yeah. You see, like when this car was being done modification, the radiator I'm using, I think it's from a wing rod. See at a Volkswagen, is half the size.
And it's working.
Buddha, cooling. I've gone to Rodwa, I've gone to Garissa where temperatures are crazy. Yes. Now it never overheats. Yes. Now say unafinya, this thing I could do 175, 176. Yes. Comfortably. Na temperatures na remain pale. Yeah. Yes.
Like previously vile ulikuwa unatuambia wasee wako vile uliwaacha.
Kama walishangaa. Yes. You know the thought that hii kitu inatembea maybe 100. Yes. Sasa hiyo 100 ni ile struggling. Hii una relax. Hata that's why the driver hata kona camera hapo. Una relax. Na tu nini kura box hapa. Na tu maji.
Kama sasa hivi leo tumeona kwa garage yako.
Yes.
Kuna few projects zenye unafanya hapo.
Yes. Although hizo sasa ni zangu individual. Yes.
Project gani una feel I'm really eager to start this one?
There's one I've been working on,
Yes.
1962.
Yes.
Actually, it was owned by Kibaki.
Yeah.
That Beetle, I want to restore it to original how it was. That is something I need. That it is in my focus.
So you're saying ilikuwa in the first family?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
I remember I've been given offers
Yes.
to sell, but hapana.
That means it's still in good condition.
Yes, Simba.
Yes.
Simba, by the way.
Yeah.
The interesting part, there's also that value of like who owned it.
Yeah.
We'll find the original owner, maybe in the family, they grew up with it.
Yes.
So they would like they say to have it back.
Yes.
So it depends with you. Kama wewe unataka kuuza gari,
Yeah.
sawa. So for another thing with the classics,
Yeah.
like the Volkswagens,
Yeah.
hizi ni kama prot.
Yeah.
That thing, the Beetle, I bought it, I don't know, 60,000.
Yeah.
You've been offered 300. Na bado unakataa.
So it's just you now to know the conversion now.
Yes.
On how much you're going to spend, and now
Yes.
the top up they're going to sell it for.
Yes, because like now that Beetle,
Yes.
I know it can cost me close to 700,000.
Wow.
Yes. There's a friend of mine,
Yeah. Yeah.
he was very lucky. He got another model called Split, the T1.
Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. The split.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it cheaper for like,
You now there's the screen.
it is splitted.
Yes.
That is a correctable.
Yeah.
It's good money.
Yeah.
Got it for, I think, 200,000.
Yeah.
And before we could reach Nairobi,
Yeah.
we had 700,000 on offer.
Wow.
Tulifika hivi hata tumeuza.
Yeah.
Then also, although that one, so it was one of the biggest mistakes that we did.
Yes.
Because trying to source for another one,
Yeah.
sipati.
It's hard, yeah.
Very hard.
Hey,
It's
no.
not easy.
No man, no.
Yes,
I think for now, coming back to Kenya now,
yes,
to the classic car industry.
yes.
Do you feel right now people are embraced now it is well appreciated, or it is less
Yes.
appreciated?
It is
It
appreciated.
is well appreciated, right?
You know simply how you can tell.
Yes.
Just show up like one of these highly secure events.
Yes.
Me, they don't even search my vehicle.
Yeah.
Hiyo Beetle,
Yes.
they don't. They
Yes.
don't go, mkubwa,
Yeah.
Shindo, zingine zinabebea huko. Na saa hiyo ni jamaa, I remember this one time, the guy had a VX.
Yes.
The price, me hata sikuwa najua, you need to have like a card to, you know, to assess the price.
Yes.
So I made the wrong turn. Nikapitia kule VIP, they're supposed to
Yeah.
park their vehicles.
Yeah.
So I think maybe also my confidence, I don't know. Let me be honest, I don't know.
Yes.
Mimi nikajua kwa umekuja sawa, park pale.
Weka pale.
Mimi naangalia naona pale I'm being told to park, there are Jaguars, there are Benzes hapo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nikasema why not?
Yes.
Kaisukuma next to, I think it was, I can't remember, I think it was some BM, some
Yeah.
7 Series BM or something.
Yeah.
I parked it there. The interesting part, the moment I parked,
Yeah.
the guy with the BM was like, I love your car.
I love. Yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah, thank you. And that's the time I realized
Yeah.
they have a class of their own. In
Yes.
fact, if you have a good classic, a clean one,
Yes.
my friend, hizo vitu napitia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Unaenda tu vizuri sana, ilo umenyenyekea hivyo,
Yeah.
basi.
Now with Rene.
With them?
This guy now, Rene.
Yes, the Rene.
Yeah. Umetravel nayo mbali wapi?
Rene,
Safari.
the wrongest is Garissa.
Garissa.
I think it's Garissa.
Yeah.
Because that one, the movement I did was close to, I think, 1,600 maybe once.
Yeah.
It was 1,200 kilometers
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
But here and there,
Yeah.
this one has covered.
Yeah.
December alone, I covered 3,000 kilometers.
Wow.
3,000, December
3,000.
alone. Yes, kilometers.
Hey.
This one I can move with it. Ile kumove. I love the goodness with it. This thing can move. If you decide, see ile ni nini? Ile ni what? V8.
Yes, V8.
Although I can be,
Yes.
if I decide like to tailgate him,
Yes.
it's very easy. You see the way it picks.
Yes.
This vehicle can pick very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, without stress.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the thing is, this thing can cover. You see, that's my warning when I reach 3,000 revs. You see 3,000 revs, and I'm still speeding. So that's what I was telling you. For this vehicle, you want speed, you have it. You want power, you have it.
That is quite interesting. Wow.
Yes. So the other thing, the other fun part of with Rene, it is white, comfortable.
Yeah, actually the seats.
Yes, even the seats now.
If it is a gari.
I think ni Wish ama Noah.
Okay.
You know, we normally go to the yard. Unanunua, unaona hizi ziko refu vizuri. Good for me.
Majanki at 50. Quick fire question.
Quick fire. Acha hata nipate.
The first thing that comes top of your mind is just answer. Yes.
Yes.
Or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So just tell me the answer.
Yes.
Manual car or automatic
Manual.
car? A van or saloon car?
Van.
A diesel car or petrol car?
Petrol head.
Petrol head.
Me have a petrol head.
Why do you say that?
Performance.
Performance.
Yes, I know there are modern diesel vehicles that are performing better, but petrol heads, especially the old school carburetors, that thing does not think. Unakanyanga. Hivyo unakanyanga ndivyo inakupea. There's nothing to think.
Ni music gani inachezanga hapa sana?
Classic. Me and I'm old school.
Classic music.
I was a DJ. DJ, music selector of one of the known DJ.
DJ Adrian.
Yes, yes. Actually, he's the one who taught me how to do some of these things. Yes.
Wow. What do you think about now the new innovations? Also, I'm going for electric cars. Now, kuna hizi combustion engines. What do you think about that? What's your take on that?
Any innovation, I welcome. For electric vehicles, actually, it's a good thing because with this economy at the angle, I'll be open to it. But another thing, another point, like I may stress it out, I'm a pinpoint, is you need also to check the mileage. You see, I have a friend who has an electrical bus. It works for him very well, and he's happy with it. But if I told him to don't care about the roadwork, you'll be stuck. You'll be stuck. Do not enjoy, but at a point, itafika pahali charge ishe, tufike na huko utapata pahali hata wajui stima ni nini. So you see, by the end of the day, as we move, as we progress, also you need to have other things around you synchronizing with what you are. I have a friend. The guy owns. He has several units. Modern units.
Classic cars.
No. Modern. Even electric. He has an electric vehicle. But 2 years ago, he came to me like, no, I need a Beetle. I need those Beetle ile unaingia mnasikia kunanuka petrol. He misses that. There's something about their classic touch that you never find in a modern vehicle. Mara sijui kapetrol kananuka, mara sijui viti leather zinanuka. Mara there's also that part of, you know, you're driving something very unique. That you know this one. Someone is not even about.
The attention is all on you.
Exactly. Another thing I advise people: you get stuck on the road, you need tools. Target a classic vehicle.
So you have a toolbox.
Hata iko hapo chini. Hiyo hata inaweza fungua engine. But interesting part, like for this with this modern engine, I hardly use it. But I carry it because of the past experience. You always see me with it.
True.
Yes, and most of the time, even towing, I have towing ropes. Na most of the time, hiyo kitu nimekuonyesha nyuma, ni vuruta kama best.
True.
Yes. My neighbors, they know. Anytime they get stuck, pigia Japathola. Huyu mse atakutoa.
Atakutoa kwa noma.
Atakutoa kwa noma. Atakuvuta na Beetle ama hiyo ingine. Yes.
Thank you very much for accepting this featured, to be featured on our page.
You're
On
welcome.
our channel.
Yes.
We don't take it for granted. And I'm sure, again, hizo project tunafanya lazima
Yes.
tukamtuone restaurant.
Kabisa hiyo ndio kwa na wastu. Hata mtakuwa tu unaziona tu.
Kabisa.
Because right now,
Yes.
I gotta say I'm targeting this marketing. I think I'm hoping the economy will go up again.
Yes.
Will come back. So that, watu hawane, this young generation hawawani bana.
Yes.
Sasa hizi gari kuliza hakuna. So at least
for business as well.
Yes, because like for the Kombi has done several weddings and good business. Was good. Every weekend I was hired. Every weekend. Every weekend. So ukiwa na hiyo 10 ama 20 kwa mfuko si mbaya.
Sawa.
Exactly. Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And, you know what, guys? Catch us on the next ride.
Hivyo amesema hivyo.